Hi, I'm David from Kronos Audiovisual. Today on the video review diaries, we want to look at the differences between a couple of models in the Audiovector speaker range. This is something customers ask us a lot about because each of the Audiovector models or ranges has 3 different models in each range. So this is the R6 Signature, which is the start, if you like, model in this particular range. And this is the Audiovector R6 Arrete, which is the top of the range speaker in the same group. So to give you an idea of the difference in price, because it is quite significant, this speaker retails at $13,250, whereas this speaker in the standard finishes retails at $25,000. So you can see it's literally double the price. Now there's a number of reasons for that. While the cabinet and the 2 speakers is very similar in terms of it's a very dense hardwood, it's like MDF except it's hardwood, so it's much stiffer than a normal speaker cabinet. Both cabinets are the same. You'll see that there are standard wood finishes in all the models, like the Italian walnut you see here. In this one it's a painted finish. So the Audiovector will do a lot of special options on finishes at a price, obviously, but they can do almost any automotive paint finish as well as gloss wood finishes and various other things. The most obvious difference between the 2 speakers you'll see straight away is the high frequency units or tweeters. In the R6 Signature they use a conventional soft dome tweeter. In the Avant-Garde, which is the middle speaker in the range, and the Arrete, they use what they call an AMT, which is an air motion transducer. Some people will call it a ribbon, but actually it's much more sophisticated than a ribbon, and sounds much better than a normal ribbon. To give you an idea of the differences, while this tweeter will go up to well over 30 kilohertz, this speaker is capable of going to 54 kilohertz without distortion. I understand people will say you can't hear that. Agreed, but the fact that the speaker can go so high without distortion turns it almost into a super tweeter. So it sounds a lot better than conventional tweeters and never sounds bright because you're never able to hear any distortion. You'll also see that although the material and the drive units is similar on both speakers, in this speaker, they are actually totally different drive units. So it's not just tweeter. For example, other different features would be the crossover. In this speaker, it's a very high quality crossover. In this speaker, it's a crossover that's cryogenically treated, again to improve the sound quality. The other main difference, the other 2 main differences on the speaker, and you can't see it from the front, is that while the back of the speaker on the R6 Signature isn't closed, it's open. So you've got ventilation slots in the back which allow you to get much better sound staging. On this speaker, there's a 3-inch drive unit that fires backwards as well, which really enhances the mid-range of the speaker over the standard model. The other main difference is that while you have bi-wireable connections on both speakers with proper rather than bus bars, with proper cabling between the links so that your sound quality isn't compromised. This speaker also has an extra post, which is something they call a grounding post, and it essentially means that part of the crossover, most of the crossover, and all the speaker baskets are grounded. So when you plug that into the grounding post and connect it back to the mains, it's only connected on the earth. That basically massively reduces the amount of, or it increases the amount of grounding on the speaker, and that means that you get a much more open high frequency and mid-range unit. So although there's quite a lot of difference in cost price between the 2 models, the Arrete model is significantly better than the Signature. The good news is you can buy a Signature and you can upgrade it to either an Avant-Garde, which is the middle speaker, or the Arrete model. Audiovector are one of the few companies that offer this feature, which is very popular with customers. So you can come in at this level and then literally upgrade to this level. Hopefully that's given you a little bit of a taste, but obviously if you want more information, please do come into one of the stores, have a look at the speakers, and the guys can go through and demonstrate the differences between the various models. Thanks very much for watching.